All right, and welcome back to another episode of NBA Shorts. It's been a while, but we have our Australian correspondent, Jarrod Prosser, joining the show. We're going to talk about the James Harden trade because it's absolutely insane. James Harden goes to the Nets. Victor Oladipo goes to the Rockets. Karis LeVert goes to the Pacers. Jarrett Allen goes to the Cavs. There's a lot more pieces. But at the end of the day, Jarrod, is the James Harden trade worth the risk for the Brooklyn Nets?
I would say yes, because the ultimate aim when you've got Kyrie and KD is a championship, and Harden lowers their floor because there's so much stuff that could go wrong with this, but he does raise their ceiling. So ultimately, if the aim is a championship, yes, it's worth the risk. The downside is that they've traded every pick from here until the end of time, and it's not like the Nets have a history of trading picks for veterans and it all going belly up, is it?
Yeah. Fair. You kind of stole everything I wanted to say, but to me, this is worth the risk because historically, the best player in the trade, the team usually wins the trade. The Lakers didn't give up too much for Anthony Davis. They would make the same trade today. So if Brooklyn wins a championship out of this, it's worth it. And to be honest, even if you want to say, okay, the James Harden trade didn't work, well, if it didn't work, this team wasn't going to win a championship anyway. I don't believe that Harden's going to be the piece that prevents them from winning a title.
He's more likely to put them over the top than sink them. I think
That's
Brooklyn were. Yeah, I think Brooklyn were pretty close to being the best team in the East, but not necessarily the best team in the league. Their ceiling now is best team in the NBA. How do you stop Kyrie, Harden, and KD when they're all on the floor? My big concern is that they're much thinner now especially without Dinwiddie,
right?
In trading away Allen and Taurean Prince. I'm not a huge Prince fan, but he's a good cog in a machine. Now you're relying on, of course, the phone rings, doesn't it? Now you're relying on the fossilized remains of DeAndre Jordan to play 36, 37 minutes a game. And I don't know if he's capable of that anymore.
Yeah. The depth is a problem without Dinwiddie, but I think they have enough. Guys like Joe Harris. We haven't seen the best of Landry Shamet yet, but hopefully he can become a guy for them. More so than anything, they just need Kyrie to show up, right?
Well, yeah, whatever beatnik festival he's off on at the moment, he needs to come back and be a basketballer for a while. But look, there was a tweet I saw from Woj, and it was quite interesting that he said, no matter what happens with Kyrie, and I'm paraphrasing here, no matter what happens with Kyrie, this trade will help tie down Durant. So I don't know whether he knows something where there's some discontention between Kyrie and KD. Maybe I'm reading too much into that tweet, but it was worded very interestingly.
Who would you say is the big winner and big loser of this trade? Because to me, I don't understand how the Cavs got Jarrett Allen for free. That seems like a big win to me. And I also obviously Houston getting the picks is nice, but I think Indiana getting LeVert for the expiring Oladipo, who probably would have just walked out the door for nothing, that also feels like a big win to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of winners on a lot of levels here. If Brooklyn makes the finals or wins the championship, they have to be considered a winner. Getting LeVert for Oladipo is a win. Getting Jarrett Allen for Dante Exum and a first-round draft pick, throw in Taurean Prince as well. Getting Prince and Allen for Exum and a draft pick, especially it's a Bucks draft pick, so it's going to be like 26 and up. That's a steal. There's the only thing now is what do they do with Drummond? He's surely got to be out the door or traded. And quite frankly, the other winner is Tillman Fertitta, because Oladipo's on expiring. He gets to cheap it out after this season again.
I think we can end that right there. Thank you guys for watching NBA Shorts. Make sure to follow Jarrod, hey_JP. I think I got that right. Myself, Trey Daubert. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.